I've been in Berlin for about 3 months now, and the sun's starting to come out and it's feeling more and more like home. We had a party a couple of weeks ago, like a housewarming party, and a few neighbours came round and they were asking, how do you all know each other? And kind of started to talk a little bit about church and how we got to meet through that. They seem to be really interested in where you find truth and your kind of search of meaning in your life. And people just kind of open up these questions a lot more than you would expect, and they're often really interested. And that's what I found when I was having lunch with some of my course mates last week, and we were sitting out in the park and a local church bell rang, and the kind of conversation got onto religion and church, and people were saying, I think it's okay for people to have religion or faith, but I don't want anyone to force it on me. And another girl said, I haven't figured out which one of the gods is the right one yet, so maybe I'll figure it out one day. And then people started talking about this church tax thing in the city, and they were saying, Christians feel like they have to pay this tax to kind of please their God or to earn some sort of salvation. And I kind of was trying to basically take a small opportunity to talk about the grace of God. So I said, actually, I think Christians, it's the opposite really. It's not like we are trying to pay our way towards something, or we can't earn our way towards something. Actually, it's been given to us, even despite whatever we do. I got to kind of talk a little bit more with a couple of people, and one guy said, what's your church like? Do you meet in one of these church buildings? I said, oh no, we just meet in a little apartment at the moment. And he said, that's what church should be like, which is an interesting thing. And even one of them said, I'd love to visit a church one day. So weirdly, these kind of things came up in the space of 1 or 2 days, which they hadn't kind of come up any time before, so that was really, really cool. On Sundays we've been having people visiting the church and just kind of feeling part of it, just enjoying us, the small size it is, and just enjoying the kind of family feel and being able to eat together after the service and praying for each other and not feeling like you're kind of on the outskirts of this thing. It feels like you're a visitor and then you're suddenly in the middle of it. Which people actually really like, and I think people appreciate that kind of community, which they might not get otherwise. So we're excited for kind of what God's going to do this summer. In the coming months we've got stuff planned, and it's exciting to see who might come to church next.